Hi everyone. So today we are back with our new video on agentic AI platforms. So this video is in continuation into our Gen AI series where we are talking about different topics related to generative AI playlist which we are offering into our playlist as well on our channel. So this video is just an extension to all those topics as well. So this topic is about the agentic AI platforms or the tools which you can use to build your agentic AI applications for you or for your customers. So let's deep dive into this application or into this PPT. So before we deep dive in, so make sure to like or share the video if you with your friends, if you like the video, if you like the content, and if you like the content and if you haven't subscribed till yet, please subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you. Let's go ahead into the video. Now, this video or this presentation is about the agentic AI platforms or the agentic AI frameworks available right now, which you can utilize to create your agentic AI or agents on AI applications which are interacting with different LLM models, applications for your customers also. So now we have talked about agentic AI or we have talked about AI agents in the previous few videos or previous anywhere in the content. So today we're gonna deep dive into it, the agentic AI platform and what kind of frameworks will you use to build these kind of platforms ideally. So what is agentic AI? Agentic AI is basically autonomous agents which actually perceive and reason independently, and there is basically different agents who are doing different kind of work. So for example, there is one agent who is doing one type of work and other agent is doing other type of work, and they are trying to collaborate amongst each other. So that is a kind of agentic AI pattern where multiple agents talk to each other and eventually they bring out a specific use case of an application. So that's primarily for a layman what is agentic AI application. So it has the autonomous agents, it has modularity because it has agents for different use cases for different tasks also, and it has orchestration to talk to different agents, how to coordinate between them, having the workflows as well. So all those things make it agentic rather than having a single AI agent. So it makes it agentic as well. Now let's deep dive into it directly about different frameworks that are available right now, which you can utilize to create the agentic AI platforms. We're gonna talk about a few of them in this video. Like as you go along, we'll see about QAI as we are seeing it now, and then we can see about the Google ADK, and we're gonna see about Autogen and LangChain also in this video. If there is any other or there are other frameworks or tools also available who actually cover the agentic AI platforms development, we can take up that in the next video as well. So let's talk about CrewAI. So CrewAI is a platform with which you can create your AI agents, and eventually you can create multiple AI agents to talk to them to each other, considering different use cases. Now, where you can use the CrewAI use cases or the where you can use Crew AI framework to solve your business problems. Crew AI, as the name suggests, it has crew of different departments, I would say. So, for example, if you are building an application or a agentic AI application for your customer who is into, let's say, any of the e-commerce domain, for example. So, as you understand, e-commerce will have a widespread of domains, different domains like the uh, inventory management, catalogs, and the product discovery, and after that, shipping, notifications, and delivery, accounting, payments. So, all those are different departments of an e commerce application which can be run by different group of people. Now, the same thing can be run by different AI agents also. For example, shipping can be run by a different AI agent, and payments can be done by different AI agents, and product discovery can be done by different AI agents and all that. But each of the AI agent will have their own task. So if we talk about shipping will have an AI task like it has to initiate the shipping and it has to track the shipping, and it has to deliver the notification post that. Similarly, for inventory management, it has to track down the inventory, whether it is going down or which inventory is needed based on the previous forecasts. So it has a goal in mind, it has a task in mind. So crew means combination of these different agents working in parallel or working together to deliver business value to a specific business domain. So each agent has a task which it has to complete, as I explained. Then each task that has to be completed, that has to be completed via a role. So your inventory management agent will have a role. So inventory manager, for example, that has a role for that AI agent. It has a task to manage the inventory. So the first thing is you should have a role, then you should have a task which it should be finished, or it should have a plan to finish based on the parameters that are running around it. Then the third part is, which makes it agentic AI, how it efficiently communicates to other agents to work together. For example, how it gives the data to shipping agent, how it takes the data from, let's say, delivery agent, something like that. So first is how you define a role, how based on those roles the task get executed, and by the time those tasks are getting executed, how they are efficiently collaborating with other AI agents to complete a specific business functionality. That is what mostly we talk about of AI, agentic AI platforms. Now, if we go into technicals of these AI, agentic AI platforms, there are different nuances for a technical people which are pretty critical to understand, like memory and planning, how you are planning your tasks as an agentic AI platforms. And let's say if I am planning to deliver this package in one day, so which all AI agents have to collaborate together to deliver this package to make it successful. So that is a kind of collaboration and delivering value to the business that is making it agentic AI. So this is the first uh, tool which you can explore. So there is a documentation also for QAI present online, which you can search through and browse through and start creating the minimal agents first and then the agentic AI platforms. Then comes the Microsoft Autogen, which is quite good in specific areas. Not, I would say, the way I was explaining the CrewAI. So CrewAI has different terminologies and different way of working and different way of development also. So Autogen also works on the similar principles of agentic AI, but it has a specific nuances or specific, I would say, core areas where it excels a lot better. So for example, the human agent interaction, like conversational AI. So whenever you are having a chatbot, you are talking to a chatbot, let's say in the same e-commerce application, you are talking to a chatbot as an end user, and you are asking about your order delivery and all those things. Now that chatbot interacts with different AI agents behind the scenes. Now those AI agents can be from the inventory manager, it can be sales, it can be delivery team, it can be anything. So Autogen works better in such cases. Okay, and then it can execute different code execution also while you are doing the conversation as well. So it has a different use case, it has a different way of working when you talk about agentic AI platforms. Then comes the agent development kit, which is nothing but the Google's framework. So Google also provides us the library to build the agentic AI platforms. It has a open architecture to build and extend different tools, models as well, and offer different controls over the agent. It has a similar way of working, the way it had the Crew AI. So it works in a similar way. It has a capability of using the MCP servers and the tools. So I'll explore that. Explain that also in one of our upcoming videos. What are MCPs and what are MCP servers and all those things. So it provides capability to integrate with that also pretty seamlessly as compared to any other framework in the market right now. Then we have LangChain. LangChain is pretty, I would say, quite there for some time, and it can create different sorts of applications for different applications. For example, if you have to make a LLM call, which is not an agentic call, okay, and if you have to just connect to that and get the response, so LangChain can help you produce the better results. But if you have some other use cases, like you want to create a RAG based system like retrieval augmented generation, or you want to create some agents, so the agents can work in different way. Like it can have the routers, it can have sequential chains. So it has a lot of different capabilities which it provides uh, for the developers to create different stuffs. So for example, if you have sequential chains, so you have one LM call going to a LM model, you get an output, you feed the same output to a next call and get the output from the second LLM call. That's a sequential thing. So the so you can use the sequential chains, RAG methods, agents also if required in certain cases from the LangChain. So LangChain has a lot of capabilities in terms of creating all those or making all those things available as well. So you can explore all these frameworks offline while browsing through their documentation website and try and understand how the agents get built from these different platforms and what are the benefits of using these different platforms as well. Now we'll just do a brief feature comparison of these four uh, tools that we discussed on different parameters. So these are just the parameters that we have highlighted briefly on very high level. So first is the agent collaboration. So agent collaboration is mean like if you are building an agentic AI application, as I was explaining. So how your different agents will talk to each other to achieve a specific business functionality. Like if you're making a delivery of an e-commerce order, how your delivery agent will talk to different other agents to complete a delivery. So that's a collaboration. So the collaboration seems higher in the CrewAI because CrewAI's main model revolves around the agents based on the roles and their tasks. So that's what CrewAI talks about. And then you have the code execution. So in case of code execution, you have the autogens, or let's say uh, so Autogen, as we know, so which is quite better in conversation, and it can execute the code also while you are uh, talking to a chatbot over a chatting portal as well. So that can help you in terms of code execution as well, which that capability is not there in, or not as detailed as in QAI rather than Autogen or any other frameworks also. The third comes in the customization. So customization is quite a lot in there in Google's ADK, and there is somewhat more, or I would say, quite similar customization is available in LangChain also, higher customization, because the way Google's ADK is structured, it is quite near to how CrewAI also works. It has roles, it has tasks, it has integration with different tools. You can configure customized tools and all those things, and then you can connect to different Google's APIs also and all those things. So, and it has a capability, as I was explaining about MCPs also pretty seamlessly. So LangChain also has all those capabilities to extend, as LangChain is there for quite some time now. So LangChain has a lot of capabilities as compared to all of them. So in terms of the features, all have the rich features, but we need to choose any one of the agentic AI platforms based on our use case. So you need to choose your platform based on your goals. So what are your goals? What is your complexity, and how you want to test and iterate and develop it? So that's about the today's PPT that I was trying to explain. So where I've tried explaining all these four different tools that you can use, that you can first explore to build your agentic AI platforms, and explore different use cases with them, and then see which one gives you value out of it for your business use case, and then you can try building it as well. So this is about agentic AI platform. Now in the upcoming videos, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about each of these agentic AI platforms one by one also, and we're going to talk about some other agentic AI platforms also which has a good set of features. Apart from that, we're going to talk about GitHub Copilot as well. How we're going to use in VS Code or Visual Studio Code IDEs. What are different features of Visual Studio Code IDEs which can be supported inside the GitHub Copilot as well. So all those things we're gonna also have look into the upcoming video in this entire series. And apart from that, we're gonna build some other stuff on the microservices architecture standards also, and we're gonna share the upcoming some of the parameters that we are considering while we are building our microservices architecture right now. So we're gonna share some stories from that learning as well in the upcoming videos. So that's all from today's video. If you like our content, please do share our videos and subscribe to the channel and do like the video. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.